much for being here. I'm Valerie with Valerie Turner Tarot. I'm so excited about today's topic. If it resonates, please subscribe. Please support my channel. I so look forward to every day speaking with you and bringing out the positive in everything that we work through daily. So let's talk about first, before we get started, I always like to start my readings out on a positive note. And let's think about kindness and the light that everyone has that radiates within us. You know, kindness is such an important word, and it's such an understated word. It represents something so big. And sometimes I believe our sole purpose for being here is to pass along kindness, a sense of understanding, the understanding of someone else, taking time to get to know someone on a very soul level, on a very deep and spiritual level. You know, essentially it's taking a snapshot of yourself, an imprint of the very best piece of you, the pure jewel that radiates deep within you. You're taking that, you're offering it to someone else, and you're sharing it. This is the most beautiful part of you. You're handing over to another person, and as a result, that person's life is changed in some way. In some way, you've impacted someone else. And the ability that anyone listening to this can do this. You don't have to be a certain type of person or live in a certain place. Essentially, anyone who's hearing this message is capable of paying it forward and nourishing another person through kindness. So thank you for listening. Please try to pass it along and be gentle to one another. So our topic for today is, what kind of person am I destined to be with? Will it be someone that I'm blessed with to come to me from the future, or someone from the past? So let's get started. This is so exciting. So I'm going to pull some tarot. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to pull 2 cards here and 2 cards here. And we need to know, other than the tarot, we need to know the challenges. We need to know what are some things, if it's actually someone from the future, we kind of want to have an idea what to look out for, right? So I'm going to pull 2 cards. And this is going to be things that could radiate a negative energy, but if we already know in advance, then I think we're set, huh? We have cards of hope. What are some things that you and this person are going to connect on? Ways that you're going to connect. 1 and 2. Also, let's pick a soul card. Let's see if something just jumps out here. These cards are so big, sometimes you don't get a jumper. I'm going to take this one because it almost fell. And a life lesson card. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom of the deck. Lastly, we have the keys to your heart. Here lies the key to your heart. Your true, deep, inner thoughts. The things that you absolutely must have in a partner. And I'm just going to pick one randomly. Lay it out here. And top it off with a few charms. Okay, to start the reading, we're going to talk about the two groups of tarot cards. So we have two ways to love. We have the romantic infatuation, and then we have the realism, which is after the infatuation. So we're going to break it down and see the person that you are destined to be with, how the tarot cards read those two separate energies. So the early stages of romantic infatuation, we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Two of Cups reversed. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is answering the question, what kind of person am I destined to be with? A blessing from coming to you from the future, or a past person? This is a blessing in the future, not a past person. So that is the answer to that question right off the bat. This is a sign of success. This is a positive card. It is such a future blessing that's coming your way. It's a fresh start. This person gives you a newfound belief in love, a love that you never thought that you could find. You are dealing with a past heartbreak, and it's deep. It cut you very deep. And you've had, I think, months to think of this past person. It's been very difficult for you to get over them. And I know sometimes I feel the energy coming from this, from the Divine Feminine, is, am I going to get over this person? Am I really ever eventually going to get over this person? This is your card saying, yes, you will. Two of Cups reversed. What this is saying, though, is once you are in this blessing that's coming to you in the future, you're going to feel a disappointment that the one that you are with at that moment isn't the one that you had thought of for all those months that you had that heartache with. There's going to be a disappointment that they are not here and someone else is. And you have to accept the idea of moving on. So you know that up front. You know that now, going into this future relationship, you're going to have to accept that this person is a blessing to you. So feel confident in a confirmation that this will work out with someone in the future, not the past person. This person is going to make you feel healthy. And it's going to make you feel, allow you to feel a sense of trust and a sense of appreciation. And in these early stages of infatuation, I'm feeling a ton of affection. Absolutely a ton of affection. And at the end of the day, you have to do you. You have to worry about you and not all the other clutter that came before this blessing that's in front of you. So therefore, we go to the real part of the relationship. You're going to have this new person. They're going to be wonderful, and it's a blessing. Let's go to the real part of the relationship. We have the Queen of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups. Okay, so let's start with the Five of Cups. As the relationship develops, it comes out of the romantic infatuation, goes into the more day-to-day stability of the relationship that has progressed. You have something so beautiful in front of you, this blessing that wants to add value and contribute to something bigger. But something inside of you is still nudging at that past person. It's still jabbing you. You've got to see that this is this new person right here with many things to offer. These are cups. There's more cups that have fallen over in tragedy than the cups that are behind of greatness. Look at that. More of what you've lost than what you have. And I've said this over and over. You have to remember everything each day. More of the rights than the wrongs. remember, this person needs to turn around and look at all the rights, not the wrongs, okay? The Queen of Swords reversed. I'm going to tell you, this future relationship that's coming up, there's a lot of blessings, but I want you to be prepared. There is something that's going to go on that's going to be very difficult. So I want to give you a heads up. And this has to do with a mother figure or a female figure. Somebody is coming into the picture, and they're causing some type of confrontation. And what this might be is an older sister or a friend, somebody that you've known for a very long time. The energy that I'm getting is that this person is telling you, you've got to get out of this energy. You have to understand all the blessings that are available to you. And I think this is not going to settle with you. I think you're going to be very confrontational about it. I think you're going to think they're meddling. You're going to be hostile about it. There is going to be some drama right here associated with your new relationship and your mental outlook on it. And they're trying to get you to look in a positive way, but you're going to take their meddling as a negative. So be prepared for that. Okay, so let's talk about things that could come up in the relationship that you need to be aware of. These could be things that could cast over a negative energy on the relationship that's coming up. Your person is not going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But your person is going to have so many wonderful traits. I'm telling you, I feel such great energy from this reading. So many great things. But things that could cast a negative shadow on this relationship are relinquish. So your new person says, I'm prone to relinquish. I choose to quit over being ruined. What this is telling me, they are going to sense this. They're going to feel this type of energy, something, maybe on a minimal level, but enough to make them feel uneasy. Your person's going to feel this. They're going to feel you looking at this past person. It says, I choose to quit over being ruined. They don't want to be ruined from somebody from your past. So please keep that in mind. Admiration. I flourish when surrounded in an ego-ascending environment. Okay, so number one, they're not going to take too well of an energy that you're pulling from the past. Number two, your new person is going to have a little bit of an ego. It's going to be someone who, I'm not getting it so much. You may take it in a little bit of a negative way, but what I'm feeling is this person really likes to be taken care of, really. They really like to be surrounded by someone who really nourishes them. But I think you're going to take it as, you got a pretty big ego, and I don't think I'm used to that, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. So that might be something that comes up that could cause a negative impact on this new future relationship. Some really great things. These are two pieces of information your new person is going to adore about you. Okay, this is exciting. What they're going to adore about you is cotton candy. And I love this card. This person is not going to be able to get enough of you. They're going to just eat you up because I really feel like that you can get into that energy of spoiling them. like what we talked about over here. They like to be taken care of. And I can see you. I could see you getting into that, you know? Getting into really contributing to this person. They're going to think you're very rare. Cotton candy is rare. You don't have it every day. They're going to think you're so sweet I think in different ways. You know what I mean? Like, not in the traditional way, but in just different ways. They're just going to think you're so special. And evolve. This person wants to evolve with you. You know, they want to take a simple form of love and they want to make it complex and deep. But not in a drama way, but in a productive way. They want to change with you. They don't want to change you. They really want to make something happen here. I mean, these are two beautiful, positive cards of the experiences that you're going to have in the future with this person. So let's talk about your soul card. Your soul card is mediation. And these cards are by Denise Jarvie. Let me take a look in my book here. Let me find the page. This is number 8, mediation. Love and master your emotions. Okay, this is definitely resonating. You have to master these emotions that you have from the past. The ability to move on and accept the blessings in front of you. It is time to begin or resume a mediation practice. Gently reflect on how far you've come. Look how far you've come. This heartache from the past that tore you up, that was mentally draining, it just caused you so much heartache. And look how far you've come. Emotionally mastered, meaning choosing to be in charge of your life by adjusting your emotions, ideas, and intellect to something that feels easier and softer. This new blessing is easier and softer, way more easier and softer than that craziness from the past. Of this, unknowing. Everything was up in the air. There was never anything definite. So much ahead of you. This discipline will liberate you by opening a door into the tranquility and the wisdom of your soul's love. You can't go beyond limitations while you are still focused on them. Meditate by focusing on something that brings you joy, such as having a massage or playing with your pets, spending time with your children, or creating some type of art. There is no wrong or right to meditating. That's beautiful. Let's put this front and center. Your life card. Pachamama. What this is telling me, gosh, this is such a beautiful card. Look at this. I'm getting an energy that in the future, during this new relationship, you're going to have times that you slide backwards. And you're going to think of the other person. And what that is going to do is that's going to deprive your body of how you should be progressing forward. And what I mean by that is I'm getting an energy, I'm getting someone saying, please keep track of the health of your body. That means think about the food you are nourishing your body with. Think about how you need to stay active. This doesn't mean I have to instantly become an Olympian, okay? Or a marathon runner. What this is saying is don't let the beauty of your body go to the wayside, okay? Think about what you're eating. Think about healthy, whole foods. Think about treating yourself good. Be good to you internally and externally. That's what this card is saying. Okay, so now we have the key and the charms. I pulled a key because I wanted to see what the key was to your heart. To make, what makes you feel whole. The key, I have many keys that are huge and full of all kinds of crazy detail. I closed my eyes and I picked this beautiful, gentle key. And what this is saying is the heartache and the mishaps that you had from this past person that treated you terribly, they did not fill up what was missing. I'm not saying not only in your heart, I'm really feeling it in your mind. This past person did not feed your mind. They did not push you to be better. They did not nourish who you wanted to be in the future in a positive way. This person is. It's going to be someone that you've always wanted to feel secure with, stable with. They're going to influence you in the most positive ways. This future person is going to be complex, but so interesting to your mind. So keep that in your mind, that they're going to be so intriguing to you. I feel they're going to have a sense of goofiness that you're going to love. You're going to love their goofiness. Something about their name is going to trigger you. I don't know if they're going to have the same middle name as the past person. There's going to be an issue with the name. Some kind of issue with the name. They're not one that's going to open up right away. They're not going to open up right away. They have a little ego. They talked about that. They have some ego. I don't think that's going to be a huge problem, but be aware of that. I don't know why I'm feeling they're going to have glasses. They're going to wear glasses. I think you're going to talk to this other person eventually. Talk to this current person about your other person. There's going to be deep conversations on how you're still healing. This person, though, that's your future person that you're destined to be with, they're going to truly believe in you. I feel that deeply. Your future person and your charms. The person you're destined to be with, when I look at the charms, I'm seeing some really interesting things because I pulled a key, the key to your heart. But in the charms, there were also 2 other keys. What that tells me, these 2 other keys, is this person's gonna fill up so many keys to your heart. Not just one, but many. And that's so beautiful. The butterfly, they're gonna allow you to be a free spirit when you wanna be free, but they're gonna allow you to be beautiful and close to them when you want to be. There's going to be a connection with music, some type of connection with music. You're going to share a song. There's going to be a real bind between the 2 of you concerning music. This angel says angels are watching over you. Angels are watching over you because of the blessing, this Ace of Pentacles from the very beginning of the reading. The sign of success. A fresh start. That's what your angels want so badly for you. There is a little French sign. This could be something, once you're in the relationship, if you remember this symbol, that you could come back and think about. There's a significance to this I believe it's the French sign. Maybe there'll be a honeymoon there. Who knows? But think about this symbol. And lastly, the last charm is the horse. This is freedom without restraint. Freedom without restraint. How much more beautiful can you get than that? I'm going to pull a number. This number is going to tell you how far off in age you are. One number. This person is going to be, just closing my eyes. Wow. Wow. This person is going to be 8 years off from your age. Maybe that's why this is really going to work, you know? Because I think in the beginning of the reading, how this person is going to really be complex. Maybe it means it's an older person, someone who has lived many experiences, but 8 years, this is something to really look forward to. I'm very excited about this. I'm going to take my zodiac signs and let's see if we can get something from the zodiac signs. Okay, 3 came out. I have Pisces. They're very intuitive. I have Gemini, intelligent. And I have the Virgo, which is, of course, very practical. I'm going to go to my initials. Let's see what initials we have. Of this future person. B, A, T, and X. Trying to see if this spells anything. T, A, B, and X. You know, you have the word bat. I don't know if this is going to be any type of, you know, a baseball player, something to do with a bat and ball. And this could basically be, you know, they have the word at, like you're going to meet them at a baseball place, or this is going to be somebody who's hugely, you know, into sports related to baseball. So that's interesting. Keep that in mind. So let's close out this reading with 2 messages from your person. So this is an energy. It is a message from someone in the future. Remember, you're being blessed with someone in the future, not a past person. So a message that they are going to want to express to you at some moment in your relationship. Let's get 2 messages. These are self-created cards, 1 and 2. So your future person would like to tell you 2 things. How do I get your beautiful face out of my head? Right back here, cotton candy. They think you are so magnificently cute and beautiful and adorable. I really feel this. I'm getting that energy from this reading. Your face is embedded in their mind, and it will never leave. Never. The second message. I talked about this earlier. Your sense of humor can never be replaced. Those naughty jokes combined with your angelic face, here we go, will always intrigue me. I said that earlier about there's going to be some sense of goofiness between the 2 of you. He's going to be goofy or you're going to be goofy, but a sense of, I felt it, that there was going to be, you know, there's some kind of silly sense of humor. Silly sense of humor. Your sense of humor can never be replaced. Those naughty jokes combined with your angelic face will always intrigue me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. So, this is the most beautiful reading. I know you were drawn to this reading for specific answers, and feel confident that although it can be difficult to move on from a past person, they are in the past for a reason. That means that you're going to have a bigger impact without them. If they were meant to be with you, they would be in front of you. So please take the opportunity to realize what a huge blessing you have coming forth towards you, so that you can feel confident. And the biggest lesson this person is going to teach you, this is the biggest takeaway from this reading, is that this person is going to give you a newfound belief in love. And that's priceless. Thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.